New tonight, some residents in Mooreville are seeking accountability for the road they live on. This is Titus Cove. It's right off of County Road 1409. The issue is over who is in charge of maintaining this gravel road. Is it the developer? Is it the Lee County Board of Supervisors? Or is it the residents? And now they've filed a lawsuit. This ongoing dispute is causing several problems for residents when mail is delivered, trash is picked up, and even when there is an emergency.
With our mailboxes not being at the road, there's no idea in the middle of the night how to get to which house.
Brack Walford and his wife live along Titus Cove. It's where they started their family.
Not long after I brought my little girl home, newborn, she quit breathing one night.
He dialed 911, but volunteer firefighters almost passed his home.
Luckily, the girl across the road that lives there was outside, and they pulled up to her house first thinking that she was outside because, she called, but she luckily pointed them into our direction.
Residents are not able to have mailboxes at the end of their driveways because of an ongoing legal battle over who is responsible for the road. Residents filed a lawsuit in 2022 against the developer Virginia Mitchell. Construction on Titus Cove started in 2017. There are 22 homes along the gravel road now.
A lot of people in this neighborhood, including us, started a family here, and we don't get to enjoy a lot of those simple pleasures that most people do.
It's up to residents to maintain the road, especially after storms.
Those days are the worst. These ditches are so out of grade that it doesn't, most of the water just flows in the road, and that's just what is just slowly shrinking the road.
And eroding front yards to the point some have to build retaining walls.
Originally, the developer was supposed to, maintain it, keep it suitable. Obviously the plan was to turn it over to the county, but that's not going to happen anytime soon.
I'm not their enemy, and they're not my enemy. It's just that we all want the same thing. The road does need to be maintained, and it does need, come up to standards, whatever they may be.
Residents also drive their garbage about a quarter mile from their homes to the edge of Titus Cove to be picked up. Because of how busy Highway 1409 is, I'm told it makes a dangerous situation for mail carriers who have to stop and drop off mail or packages at each of these mailboxes. And just to pick up your mail, it can be a dangerous situation. You've seen all the cars pass behind me, and I would be kind of nervous just to walk across the street right now.
You definitely can't go with a kid or anything or send a kid over.
I spoke with this area's county supervisor, Barry Parker. He says Mitchell inquired about the county taking over Titus Cove before his term. He says the subdivision must meet certain requirements before the road manager approves it, and then it must receive the approval vote of 3 or more supervisors.
You're saying engineers haven't come to you about requirements?
No, and the first subdivision, which was Mitchell Estates, I did talk with the supervisor, and he didn't tell me there was requirements. He just gave me a couple of things that I needed to do, and that's what I did.
Mitchell developed 2 other subdivisions in Lee County before Titus Cove. She tells me she understands things can change under a new supervisor.
I feel like Titus Cove is built on the same terms that Mitchell Estate was built on. And if somebody would just come to me, but I did talk with Mr. Allred, and I did ask to have an engineer to come out, and everybody's busy. I'm not blaming anybody.
Until accountability for the road is decided, solutions to its maintenance and mail and garbage pickup will not be resolved.
When I developed Mitchell Estates, I signed a waiver or piece of paper that I was required to sign so that they could get their mail and their garbage. Now, I was never asked by any of the residents about having their garbage or their mail picked up in the subdivision. Therefore, I didn't sign anything if I wasn't asked to do anything like that until I got asked about 6 months ago about signing something to get I'm not sure if it was the mail or the garbage cans, but either way, I told them because it was in a lawsuit, I wasn't going to sign anything at the time.
What is that accountability that you're looking for?
Just just a road that represents, what this neighborhood is. It's just a lot of hard-working people that built their dream homes and want a road to be proud of, and not have a yard sale or a birthday party and cross your fingers that it's not going to rain any 3 days before, and then you're embarrassed for all the guests that come over.
I just need to know what we need to do, but I don't know what we need to do, except that I do feel like the county should have an obligation to us because they are getting the tax money.
And taxes have risen 3 times for residents in Lee County since the development of Titus Cove. I did speak with Supervisor Barry Parker and County Attorney Gary Harmon. However, they did not want to go on camera.